Hello, everybody, and it's Happy Monday, I think. Are we on live? Yes, we're live. Just having a look. Yes, there's Caroline, I see her. Caroline, just give us a heads up in the chat if you can see that we're live or not. I know there's a slight delay, but right, we've had a busy weekend. We've got something cooking in the background. I'm not going to tell anybody what's going on, but we've got a lot of work to do tonight. I've got Steph over there in the UK. We've got her on a second timer. So I think she's getting used to the Hangout. And we've got Tammy in the US. And Mike was going to be on it, but he's I think he's doing some house hunting, from what I gather, in Spain. So a proper little globetrotter. Right. Anyway, so I'll go straight into it. We've got some, a few updates. I'll give you some stats and whatever. I know some people find them boring, but I get excited with stats. So I'm going to share my screen. And let's where's my screen? Let's have a look. I'll share my screen and I'll give you some stats. If I can find the right screen. Right, here we'll go. Okay, so Early Birds, if you've never seen these Hangouts before, you don't know who we are, Early Birds is a team build group. You can see below in this video feed, BTC Early Birds. I'll send you to this page. Basically, it's our home page for the Early Birds website page. And you can find links to the Media Center, our primary program, which is run and owned by us, the Early Birds, and the Facebook group. So you can get in there, from BTC Early Birds, you can find your way around and find these links and what have you. But the Super 6 basically could be Super 7. Early doors, we're working on it. Again, we've got a lot of things to hammer out, but it could be Super 7. But we'll get to that later. So we've got 6 programs what we'll run as a team build, and we'll leverage. We'll work together and we'll leverage each other's efforts in order to get maximum results. It's like a minefield out there as far as internet marketing is concerned. And obviously, number one's ads earn Bitcoin. We're still in the early stages, shall we say, but it's owned by me and it's run by the Early Birds, not just by me. There's a lot of people involved. Got Steph over there for support. Tammy's like the word. What's the bookworm? That's the word I was looking for. Bookworm. She did all the corrections what I make and put guides us into the right field, shall we say. Then we've got Just Takes Two. Again, I'll go through all these programs in a second. Leads Page Plus, which is a smashing tool, free tool to use, and it's an income stream. But again, Coin Impressions and Easy Bitcoin. Those are the 6 programs at the minute we're running with the team build. Could be 7, like I said, but we'll get to that later. So I'll start with my updates. Alexa rankings, we're moving up. It's still going up in the right direction over here. The numbers is going, again, right direction. I would like them to go faster, but, we can't have everything. But it's going in the right direction. It's dropping every day. For some reason, USA has moved. It's gone into New Zealand. I don't know why it does that, but definitely, everything's going the way it should be going. Let's have a look. That's the live stats. That's as of now. This is Google Analytics. These are the people online now, so we're still getting global coverage on there. Let's click. No, I'm not covering that one. That's something else. Let's click as a tool that I use, and you can find the link in the Facebook room and in the website. Sorry, it's a very good tool, and I've got some training videos in the media center about that. So let's have a look where I will. Just refresh these stats. Again, we've had the initial launch. We had the hype, shall we say, which you get on every launch. And now the numbers, we've got a steady growth every day. We'll get new members in. Members online right now, 22. The payouts, they're all using, to be honest, most of them who are earning are using the funds to advertise, which is quite good. We won't go too deep into that in a minute, but it's definitely working. The banner update, I'll be honest, transparent. I'm not happy. The promise is that would be fixed on Thursday last week, and it isn't fixed. So I've just wrote to them today, the programmer for the script, and I asked them, basically get your finger up, people, because I want it done. That's not how we work. In the early birds, we like things done. I'm a bit impatient. I'm always getting told off. That I see Tommy nodding there. I want things done yesterday, but they told us it would be done by Thursday, and it isn't. So I apologise for that, but it's en route. So the first program, how did I did this? Let's just have a quick look. Right, so we've got Alan's Bitcoin, and I'll do these two programs and take a break. So we've got Alan's Bitcoin. You can, income. It's an advertising network. A lot of people say, what is it and how do you work it and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's an advertising platform. Traffic exchanges, if you want to advertise. You've got banner ads, traffic exchanges, paid-to-click ads, login ads, Facebook likes. You can advertise all of these different things. You can earn from these paid-to-click ads, cost per action ads as well. But give the site a look over. I think we're all familiar with that sort of stuff. And you can also, if you want to earn the big bucks, should I say, is promoted. You'll have a referral link. You upgrade, bronze, silver, or gold, $9, $18, $25 for 30 days. And for that fee, should I say, you'll get the same amount in traffic exchange balance. So you can use that in the traffic exchange. But it'll also, as a paid member, we'll just go straight to gold, have a look at commissions. As you promote it with your referral link, you can make 75% commissions from anybody who upgrades from your link. And I don't think there's that many people out there who pay that sort of commission. We're not in it to make millions, we're in it to work as a team, a place where our team can get together and advertise what we're doing to the rest of the market, shall I say. The banner ads, again, there'll be a percentage there, but until it's fixed, I cannot add it, which is annoying us, to be honest. That's the bit what's annoying us, because I'd like to stick to my word, and the minute I can't, because the program has not done what he said he was going to do. But traffic grid purchases, you can make 50% commissions. You'll make more income from paid-to-click ads and your downlinks as well. But again, give that a look over. I'm not going to go too deep into it. This one, I'll give you. I joined this, I think it was Thursday last week. Thursday or Friday, I can't remember. But so far, me personally, I've signed up 38 people. It's very easy to sign up. It's a $2 program, and it's kind of, the stepping stone towards the big stuff. We've got a 50-cent program, a $2 program, and for someone who's just starting out on internet marketing, this is a great little tool. There's 50 cents. I'll get to the 50 cents one later on, but I'll just have a quick look at what's going on. Just hide the emails. Oh, wait a minute, I have to log in. I've been logged out. What have I done wrong there? 1 second. Oh, there you go. So we'll just have a look at summary. 38 people have referred, and I think it was Thursday or Friday. I might be a day off, left or right, but it's early days. And we can see here. I'll hide the emails. These are people who've upgraded the pro level, and oops, I thought I was hiding the emails. There you go. Pro level 3, pro level 3. These are all paid members. We've got the odd free ones, paid members, paid members, paid member. Obviously, some people that go in there and they don't really like what they're looking at, so which is normal. It's not everything's for everybody. But we're starting. You can see the paid members are dropping in, and we're actively pushing this in the early birds. It's again, there's a new one, level 2, step 2, pro there, and this is just what I've brought in. All these people are bringing people in as well. So it's one of these things where teamwork makes dream work. It starts with $2, but if everybody brings in 2 people and piffs them, that's what they're kind of promoting, the numbers will go. But again, it's a stepping stone, and it's a nice little program. Have a look at that, because we're promoting it as a team, and you'll see results. You promote it, you'll definitely see results on it. I'm sure of it. Coin impressions. A lot of people seem to be missing the boat on this one. Coin impressions is run out by a guy called Frank Hester, and I know him well. It's a $29.95 buy-in, but once you've got 3 people, it's basically it's a one-time payment. If you look at it like that, 3 people, and it's paid for. But it's also an advertising platform to cross-promote. This is what I'm using it for. If you look up here, look, ads in Bitcoin. That's not my ad, so somebody else is doing the same as me. Yeah? We're using these tools as an income source and a cross-promotion from the other 5-6 programs. And it's doing, it's only in the first month. I don't even think I think it was launched the 21st of September, so it's not even 3-4 weeks yet. But it's more than paid for itself. When I look at my downline, those 3 people have all got 3 people. So those 3 people, it's paid for. For me, it's paid for next month. I don't have to fork out my pocket anymore. And I'm already 4 people on my level 3. So that'll go to, what's 3, 9, I think 27, if I'm right. Someone give us a thumbs up if that's right. I think it's 27. But, you can see it's moving along. And it's a monthly income. It'll build up slowly. It's not a hype program, and that's what we're trying to avoid as well in the early birds. There's a lot of hype out there. Invest $200 and make 50 million in 3 weeks and all that rubbish. We're kind of like to keep it real, and with a little bit of effort, this one can, bring you an income. And they've got a good system in there as well about break-even bonus. So if you haven't quite made the 3, there's a pool there. Just give you the stats if I can find it. You can see the micro payments, from all the different members, matching bonuses and what have you. It's definitely working, but I want to look at the stats. Just give us a second. I've probably been logged out. Yes. Just find me login. The right one. I like this program. Like I said, a lot of people are not. They're not. Maybe I haven't pushed it as hard as I should have. We've got a lot going on, but it's definitely one you want to be looking at. Again, it's not for everybody. But let's have a look at company stats. So the break-even pool there, this amount here, there's a certain percentage of these figures. When someone hasn't got the 3 people, it'll divide out that pool between the people who haven't got the 3 to help them along. So, I'll just stop sharing for a second. So, just an example. You join it, you pay $29.95, you promote it, and not everybody's good as fast as everybody else is promoting, shall we say. But basically, if you haven't broke even, it'll be divided that amount as it goes up, because it'll take a percentage of everybody's joining fee, and it'll divide it out to help people. So, it takes at least 3 months, 2-3 months for people, the average marketer, to break even, shall we say. And again, may spill over from what I promote helps my downline, because once they've got 3, it doesn't matter if they give them or they came from me. Just an example, I think I got 3 within a couple of minutes. And if I remember, if I'm right, Tammy, you get the $10 bonus every time, so yours was paid for by my spillover. And my first 3 have all been given spillover, because my second one's 9. So those 3 are all already paid for the following month. It takes, if you just have a quick look at this balance, I'll just share my screen again. Once you get a balance of $29.95, it holds it in your sub wallet. So next month, that funds there will pay for me next month's fees. And I believe that's the same for Tammy, and then the same for my second downline and my third downline and what have you. And then the fourth one, that we're on 4 here. So, that those people are starting to collect fees for, spill over from these. Again, don't want to go too far into it, but give that a good look, because it's not a hype and it's a long-term project. I know the owner, and that's not going anywhere. The same as stop sharing. Ads and Bitcoin's not going anywhere. I can tell you now. Until there's a last breath in my body, I'll be pushing that. And I know coin impression, that'll be the same. I loaded the ads when I first joined there, and stupidly I loaded all of my ads. Everybody joined the first day, and all my ads just went bang, disappeared. So next month, the 21st, I think it is, I'll be spreading my ads properly across. I jumped the gun too much there, but it's a great advertising source. You get text ads and banner ads and what have you, and just give it a good look over. Don't dismiss it. Right. Anyway, I'm going to pass it over. Who am I going now, Steph? Right. Okay. Right. Steph, go for it. And she's bringing the good news.
Right. I'm going to do the competition results. So all I can say is what a nightmare that competition was. I couldn't get the hang of it. So anyway, in first place, we have Bill Caldwell. He got 246 points, winning the $20 ad balance. Then in second place was Rennie Love. Is it Rennie Love? With 226 points, $10 worth of ad balance. And then Caroline Ross, I should say. Sorry, Caroline. 220 points, $5 going to your ad balance. So well done, everyone. New game starting next Friday. It'll be nice to see some new faces take part. So anyone who's joining the group, get stuck in. We want to see some new faces. And there you go. I've done my bit.
It was just to let everyone know, in ads and Bitcoin, there's a section there. Just for the people who've never, they might not be in ads and Bitcoin, there's a section there, games. And every Friday on the Hangout, we're announcing a new game. So no one can cheat and practice. Because the first time we did it, I think people were practicing all week. So we had the game on the Friday. And then we announced the competition. Then all weekend, everybody's clicking away like lunatics. And that we'll have the same prizes every week, first, second, and third. And on the Mondays Hangout, we want ads and Bitcoin to be a bit of fun as well. So I just wanted to, sometimes I think the comments on the Facebook, oh, this one's too hard or this one's too hard, but there's no practice.
I kept on the full one myself. I kept trying to, and finally I just, okay.
Right, go for it, Tammy.
But hats off anyway to Bill and Carolyn and Steph. You're always taking their comments in the Facebook group, and that's nothing to minimize, because this is about interaction. This is about staying consistent. And sometimes Jim will get on to me and say, I haven't seen you do anything in the Facebook group. Well, maybe not that one, but we have like 4 other ones, so that we're always busy trying to keep up with and all of that. So, and the other thing I want to point out too is Jim said something a minute ago about Frank, and I think it's invaluable to be working with people that we know and that we trust, and that's a little hint for what's coming, that we're working with people that we know and we trust. And again, I wouldn't underestimate that at all, because we've all been in those programs, and sometimes these programs have a limited shelf life. We know that, but the people that we want to join and that we want to work with are those people who are committed to everybody winning in this online marketing thing. And I think Jim for sure is one. I know Frank is. And I had a sign up this morning from my Lead Page Plus for coin impressions. So, these tools are working together. That's why we're pushing all of these tools together, because they work together. And that person, they saw my link in Lead Page Plus, they joined my Lead Page Plus and my coin impressions. So there you go. That's how we're promoting our programs here. So the other thing I wanted to say is, you never know who's contacting you to join these programs. You might go, they're not worth my time, or whatever. But I was working with this lady, and you know, she contacted me several months ago and said, I need your help, I need your help. And I kept trying to contact her, and I talked to her a time or two, but I never heard anything from her until recently again. And she just says, Tammy, I don't understand this Coinbase business. I don't understand Bitcoin. I said, don't worry about it. We're here to help you. I sent over videos. We have tons of training videos. I'm not going to let her go. And then she says, oh, by the way, I know this guy that has this really big team in Japan, and I want to bring him in on this little $2 program. And I'm like, what? You know, I got all excited, of course, you know. But whether this guy comes in or not, I don't know. He may. I hope so. But the thing is, we may discount somebody who has a lot of contacts, who's very you know, outgoing and sociable. They may not know how Bitcoin works, but that doesn't mean they don't know how to contact people. And you know, they may have a huge following of people, or even, you know, big teams. Like she's named a couple of teams that she has, you know, that she feels like she can bring in a lot of people once she understands how to get her Bitcoin information out of Coinbase. So that's my afternoon project, is helping her, you know, do that. And it's not hard, it just takes practice. So my message today is more about the people that we work with, the value that we place in honest people and hardworking people and people that we trust moving forward here. And that is what I told Jim I wanted to talk about today, was that go team go, but also the value that we place on working with ethical people. So that's my message. I hope you all have a great day. And like Steph said, we need some more people in these competitions. We want the same people to be involved, but we want to see some new people too win some of this traffic. So get involved. If you got any questions, reach out to any of us. We're always here working to help you. And back to Jim.
No, cheers, Tammy. I'm just going to move my screen. It's funny you should say that. You know what you just said there about don't dismiss anybody. I've said this before, but one of our programs, and I have a chuckle at this one every time. Every time I think about it. Lead Page Plus. I'm not going to name names, but there was two big leaders who I was working with. The guy who created this, you know, was, you know, again, I don't want to name names, but the guy who created that first went to those two people, and they both dismissed him. Tammy remembers that. And those two guys are kicking themselves now. He came to me, or Tammy, I can't remember who, but you know, we're connected up. And basically, he said, I'm a computer programmer. What can I do for the early birds? And he just, you know, said this, and this. And it was like a blank sheet of paper, and he created this. And it hasn't cost us a cent. Obviously, he makes his commissions off the back end. But I just have a chuckle at that every time, because, like you say, you never know what's going to come around in this game. We've had some right little chuckles there, because in the past we've had different leaders, so we say, you know, think they're too big for the britches, and then 6 weeks or 6 months later they're coming in with cap in hand, because you just never know what's going to happen in this game. So try not to fall out with anybody, even if you don't, someone rubs you up the wrong way, just, you know, take a deep breath. Because you never, don't burn your bridges in this game. I'm telling you, that's a perfect example. And the same guy will be helping us in the future. When, I'm not sure, but we'll have something else possibly cooking. And this guy is very important in that idea, shall we say. That's what it is at the minute. It's an idea stage. So I'll go through anyway. We've covered those 3 programs. Wait, I'm not sharing, am I? 1 second. Just share my screen. I thought I was sharing. Sorry, people. That's Lead Page Plus is the program I was talking about before, about the program. So the first 3 programs were basically is the, you know, but there's no preference really. I don't know. I didn't know which way to put them. I love them all. That's why they're there. I think they've all got the qualities. But again, they're all advertising, income stream, cross promotion type of scenarios. So you've got you can sell each one against the other, if you know what I mean, and that's the ticket. Consistency, because I've seen so much out there, and everybody's seen it. People join a program, they're promoted for 3 days. that don't see the results they were told they were going to get. Like, you know, put $100 in or $50 in and make $50,000. They don't see that result in 3 days or 4 days. So they're off, you know, they're hand in the pocket, and they're off promoting something else. And I'll say it, I'll be blunt, nobody's going to make any money doing that. Nobody. Unless you're very, very lucky. You've got more chance of winning the lottery, if I'll be blunt. I'm going to be blunt. I'm not going to mince my words. If you're joining any program, and it doesn't matter if it's like these programs or whatever, if you don't stick at that program and give it at least, my personal opinion, at least 3 months promoting it, you know, you don't have to just promote one program all the time, but you've got to, like Hits Monkey, just an example, I promote that for the last, nearly a year, I suppose. This one, I'll be promoting it, but not every day. I don't promote that every day, but I cross-promote it with my email lists and what have you. And it's about consistency. Find yourself. And again, I'd love for everybody who's going to watch this Hangout to join every one of our team builds. Fine, yeah, in the perfect world. But even if you've got your own programs, don't just give up on them after 3 minutes, because it just gets you. It gets everybody down. You know, when they're failure after failure after failure. Stick to what you're doing for a good while. Don't keep falling for the shiny object. I call it the shiny object syndrome, because I've done it. I'm sure Tammy and Steph's done it, and I know a lot of people. I see it every day. I see it, you know, they're joining a program in the early birds, and then 3 minutes later they're promoting something else. The thing, you know, the grass is greener on the other side, but it isn't the program what's failing it. It's the people who are promoting the programs. If they're not sticking with them, how do you expect to get results? If you're not paying into the programs, how do you expect other people to pay? It's like what comes around goes around. I've always said it, you get out for out, and you know, you've got to put your hand in your pocket and keep sticking at whatever you're going to spend it. But anyway,
You know, Jim, before you do that, take a look at what we've done here. You know, a lot of people don't realize. I mean, just put. You can go get a free web page builder. You can, you know, whatever you've got. We've got 6 programs on this page. You're promoting one link again. And, you know, if you don't want to, if you get confused or you're not sure how to do it, we've got all kinds of training videos on how to set up pages and set up links and all of this. But then you're narrowing it down to just, you know, one page that you're promoting, and you just share that out. And, you know, a lot of times you won't get blocked anyway because you're using a unique URL. So all of these little things add up to consistency. You know, you might look at this and not even think about it, but here it is, one page, 6 programs, soon to be 7, I think. So just pay attention, okay?
Yeah, and again, there's programs on there starting. Again, I'll get through them in a second. Starting at 50 cents. 50 cents for the newbies, and watch out, I'm going to show them your results, but I just go, basically they're all tools you can make an income stream and cross promote. You know, in the Leads Page Plus, you can, it's like the perfect foot in the door. That was my next page was Hits Monkey, and what happens in Hits Monkey is you can advertise this and say 1,000 free hits to your website. One of the easiest things I've ever done in the internet marketing career, should we say. You're giving it away, and it's not a con. No, they'll get the hits like it says, but the first thing they'll do is they'll put the URL in there for the website that they want the hits for, click submit, and then it'll take them to the next stage where they've got to click 6 pages, 6 different ads to get to the next step. They don't have to do it every time they log in, but it's a good traffic source and an income, again, income stream. I've lost count. I wouldn't even like to say now how much income I've had off this, but believe me, it's been very, very well. I've done very well out of it. And I'm not saying everybody's going to get these sort of results, but again, consistency. That wasn't in 2 days or 3 days or a week. That was over 8 months, 9 months. And again, that's the proof what consistency does. I might get 2 or 3 sign-ups a day. Sometimes I get 10 a day, sometimes I get none. But again, I don't just give up on it because nobody's paying us. It's about numbers. You get 7,413 people in your downline. I guarantee you. Just think about it. Not every one of them is free. Not everyone's paid, shall I say. But there's a good, you know, I've done, like I say, it's done me well, and it can still do everybody. But in the worst case scenario, I collect emails from it, which I then use the emails to promote the other projects. It's about cross promotion, building your list, lead capture page, build your list, advertise your opportunities. This one, to be honest, it hasn't really got an income, an advertising source on it, but it's a smashing little tool for $2. And again, with all these tools here, you can promote this one, you can promote that one, vice versa. It's literally everything's crisscrossing. They're not there by accident, if you look at it. But Hitmonkey is definitely, again, long term, but you're going to get something out of it. The very worst case scenario is you get an email address, and with that email address, you then use it to advertise your other opportunities. And again, Leads Page Plus is another capture tool and an income stream. You can use this for free. And again, go to your pages over here. You can, you don't have to upgrade. If you don't, obviously you're limited like anything else. You get out for now. But you can advertise. You can place your own video here. You can advertise 3 of your programs of your choice. So at the minute, I'm promoting coin impressions, ads in Bitcoin, and it just takes 2. So every single person I send to my Leads Page Plus page sees those ads. So there's an advertisement all in itself. Don't think you can do that as a paid free member, but again, if someone wants to use it for free, like just an example, I give this out and Tammy joins my link. Tammy doesn't feel like she wants to, you know, go pro, should we say? It's not the end of the world for me, because every time Tammy logs in, they use the system for free. She sees my ads. Whatever I want to place in here, I can change it out anytime I want. So it's constantly advertising my programs to Tammy. Just think about that. And again, I have about 300 people in there. Not all of them have paid, but it's 300, 400 eyes every time they want to log in and use the capture page service. But this is literally 6, 7 income streams all on the first page. And I haven't even got to the tool. The tool, basically, and you can use this as a free member. You can build your own capture pages. I will log myself out again. Build your own capture pages, and see, that's me. When I've logged in, that's my sponsor. Just an example there. So every time you log in, even if they're paid, sorry, I forgot that bit. Even if they're paid, they'll see their sponsors page. What you've seen before was, if you go to my links, this is just a preview. Just so example again, Tammy or Steph joins my link. Every time Tammy and Steph log in, they'll see whatever I'm advertising. It's a viral advertising tool. And again, if free member, they'll all see my links. They'll only stop seeing my links when, say, Tammy goes pro, then they'll see her links. So again, we haven't even got to the stage where you can make, the purpose of it is to make a capture page very easy, very quickly, and for free. Everybody likes free. Again, paid, you get more out of it. Give that one a look over. Income stream as well. And then this one, again, I think it was last week. I don't know if can someone just give us a heads up. I think it was last week it launched. I know they had problems. We've all seen these 50 cents programs. You know, there was another one going, and it was a bit complicated, to be honest. It got a bit messy. But I thought, well, why not? I'll have a look at it. And I'm impressed. Again, what attracted us to this was, it was the advertising resources. To be honest, I didn't join this. Look at that login ads in Bitcoin. I'm not making this up, people. Somebody, it could be mine, it could be somebody else's, but somebody's put a login ad for add-ins Bitcoin. I couldn't attain that one better. But you can see, you skip. What am I doing here? Have I done something wrong? Oh, there's another ad. Let's just see what happened there. Just let the timer run out. No, why is it doing that? Have I done something wrong when I've logged in? Just have a look. don't know what's happening there. I think I did that a couple of times. Like, you know, when you go, this is why I don't like live hangouts. I like to record things because if things go wrong, you can kick them out. Ah, there you go. So basically, I started. I'll be, you know, straight up. I looked at this and I thought, right, what use is this to me, or the early birds, right? And again, when you're buying, you can only buy one bronze position every day, every 24 hours. You can't. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire or, you know, you're scratching for change. You can only buy one position, which is a buy a bronze line, once every 24 hours, and then it's auto upgrade, and the system sort of, you know, builds it up for yourself. So if you log in every day, and I thought to myself, right, 50 cents, that's not bad. That's pretty cheap advertising, 50 cents. Eh? And every time you buy a bronze position, you get credits, and you get the banner ads. I think they're still busy with that. I think they might be having the same problem as what I'm having. To be honest. But you get website credits, you know, login ad credits. You can put a list in there. It never runs out. But for 50 cents, people, telling you this, like, if anybody who's watching this hangout, right, and then like I piffed already 20 people in there. And again, I'm not daft, because I said to them, I'll piff you in, but, you know, promote ads in Bitcoin. But obviously they got in for free. They're promoting ads in Bitcoin. Eh? So it was $20 or $10 promotion budget, you would say, for ads in Bitcoin. But you can see, yeah, I started with, I couldn't have bought more than one position. Nobody can. Eh? And you see the results. 21 positions, active 13, and 8 have already cycled. Total purchases, $67. I haven't put $67 in there, because the system automatically upgrades you from bronze to silver to gold to platinum or whatever it is. And I've actually made a withdrawal as a test. I wouldn't recommend this, to be honest, until, you know, $20. But I wanted to see, obviously, if it worked before I went to town on it. And I did a withdrawal via Bitcoin. You see here, $6.27 paid. It worked. I withdrew $6.50, I think. That's I think it was $6.50, minus the little bit fee, which is normal. Somebody's got to pay the fees. But it came to me wallet within 12 hours. The guy, at the minute, I think he's doing it on manual. But it works. And again, you can have, I'll just quickly go over to this. So the worst case scenario, you think about it like this, 50 cents. And say you put $5 in there, that would give you 10 days worth of buy-ins, because you can only buy one every 24 hours. But the system recycles you and buys you. I'll just have a look at my positions, just to give you an example. So these are the bronze positions here. These are all cycled, and there's 3 active. I only started, every day I've bought a new pack, 50 cents fee. But then you've got, it's each level, the bronze, silver, gold, diamond. I think I'm nearly qualified for the diamond, actually, which is I've got 2 positions in the diamond. And again, it doesn't matter how much money you've got or haven't got. Nobody can jump more than 1 position a day, and that's really important. We've seen programs where people like flood it with multiple positions, and then everybody else gets priced out of the market. But this one you cannot. But if you look at next in line, this is what I like about this. Each one is a straight cycler, and all individual. So your bronze, which is what you buy for 50 cents. If you look at next in line, you can see this person's going to qualify cycle next, then the next one, and so on and so on. You can see, I don't know if this is the top 50 or something, but this moves really fast. It really does it. I'll just have a look at diamond, because I know I was pretty close to the top. There you go. And this is all in less than a week. You know, it's again, I couldn't jump the queue on anybody else. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more people, and I think it's cycling. Maybe tomorrow I'll be qualified for a diamond. But again, from 50 cents a day, use that 50 cents, what you're buying the bronze. Use the credits to advertise. It takes 2. Ads in Bitcoin, leads page plus. You see how it's working? Cross promotion. And can I just ask Steph? I know she's on mic there, but I'm sure if you unmic Steph,
Yep.
Did you I think it was you. I'm not going to put you on the spot, but was it you who got sign-ups from this? You know.
Yeah, I've had about 3.
So you've promoted, what were you promoting? I can't remember. I know you. I remember you told us something, but I can't honestly remember what it was.
Ads in Bitcoin.
Ads in Bitcoin, and
Yeah.
so Steph's bought a position in this program. She's used the ad credits, promoted ads in Bitcoin, and got sign-ups in ads in Bitcoin from this. So just think about it like that, as an advertising budget, and whatever comes along from it is a bonus. And all the people you're advertising to in here have already got Bitcoin, because it's a Bitcoin program. They're already online marketers because they're in the program. You kind of like the same as ads in Bitcoin. Any members in there, you're advertising Bitcoin programs too, they're already in ads in Bitcoin. So that, think about it like this, it's a targeted niche for 50 cents, I'm telling you. But again, the mindset, I'll just stop sharing, the mindset is how much money am I going to make in it? Am I going to make, is it going to make us rich? But it's, again, it's 50 cents. What do you want for 50 cents? But in less than a week, and everybody, I'm telling you, every day I log in, buy the post, and I try and buy another one, and it just tells us to get lost because you can only buy one.
I just tried to do that myself, and it says you can only buy one a day.
Exactly. In the Facebook room, I says to them, I mentioned it, they've got their own Facebook room, and I says, can you not make it more than once a day, because it'll move faster? But remember, everybody in the world is on a different time zone, and this is why he explained it after a while. Let's just say I'm in the UK, or Steph's in the UK, and Tammy's in the US, and you could buy, nobody can jump anybody else. It's literally a cycle where everybody has the fair turn at it. And if you had multiple positions in 24 hours, I would buy like $50 worth, like, straight off the bat. But then, and let's say somebody hasn't got $50, then it's not really fair in the system, because I'll be getting lots of positions, and somebody who hasn't got $50 will be sort of hampered by me. And that's happened a lot of people know probably what I'm talking about, but in one program, there was where you could buy spots, and a select few just blocked the whole system. But in that one, you can't. You can buy one a day, which is, I'm having good feelings about that. I'm telling you. So anyway,
let's go back to your example of buying traffic, because if you put $20 in ad hits or some other program that we use, and we see the click-through rates, and it's all good, but it doesn't always mean you're getting signups. You might collect the email, but then getting the signups, that makes that 50 cents really valuable in my book. And if we handed someone, if we said, hey, you join this program and you're going to get 300% back or 500% back, they'd be jumping all over it. But like you said, everyone's going for the big kill instead of just being consistent and bringing in something every day, or every week, something. And that's what Jim is always telling me, Tammy, it's the bits and bobs. I'm beginning to feel like I'm English, I'm British sometimes. It's the bits and bobs, So, and that's what it is, it's the bits and bobs. And that's where the majority of us are. Let's be honest. That's where the majority of us are. We're putting it all together, and we're getting the little pieces here and there, and they're adding up. And so again, I guess for me, the message is don't underestimate, what we're doing or what you're doing here. So
it's like a jigsaw. It's like a jigsaw, fitting it all together. And then, I always say that many streams make a river. You can get rich off one program, and then you get a lot of unhappy people, and then try and get them to sign up to the next program. These are all tools you can use to promote anything you want. But again, the tools what we're using is the bread and butter. I've always said it. It's anyway. I have a joke. Well, it's not even a joke, but it's a true story. Last week, I tried to get my hair cut from Monday to Sunday, and I never got it done. And somebody contacted us. What made us laugh? Somebody contacted us, and they were buying a product from what I promote via JB Zoo, and they said, has it got upsells? Because I don't like upsells. And it was literally an hour, and Sunday I managed to get my haircut. And the guy had the cheek to say, would you like a pot of hair gel? Do you want to buy a pot of hair gel? And I just looked at him and I thought, well, I'm not even going to tell you what I thought. But you can imagine. And he was serious, and I thought, God almighty, is the whole world, you know, upsells. He was trying, look at this, people. He tried to sell us a pot of hair gel. But anyway, it made us laugh. Anyway, so I think that's it for today. We're running out of time, and I know after this hangout we've got a lot of work to do. But Tammy, anything? Steph? I think, seriously, he did, eh? I know you're laughing. You know, I put a post on Facebook, and I think people thought I was joking, but I wasn't. He's trying to sell as a pot of hair gel, which I thought was hilarious.
He should have tried to sell you sunscreen.
Maybe that would have been better. But, anyway, right, we'll be back on Friday with a new competition, and we'll get cracking. Keep an eye on the Facebook group. BTC Early Birds is the link below in the Hangout, which will take you to this page. There's the Facebook link, and you know these are the programs. So get yourself a, you know, instead of having loads of links in there. What was that, Steph?
You're not sharing your screen.
Ah, right, okay. Well, anyway, BTC Early Birds. Wait, I better share my screen. See, I've got to have somebody to keep me in check here. BTC Early Birds. There's the Facebook room. Early Birds Media Center, where we've got all the help videos and whatever in the menu on the left-hand side. I'll just click it actually, just because I don't think I've covered it. We'll take the Early Birds Media Center and left-hand side menu. You'll see the help, you know, the Hangout links, the help videos for ads and Bitcoin, what programs what we've had in the past. It just takes two. You've got information there as well. So if somebody in the support, just an example, if someone goes to Steph in support, how do I earn and how do I do this? Don't be offended. Steph has a lot of work to do in support. So she'll send, there you go. I'm just looking there. Easy Bitcoin matrix, new position added. So it's definitely, you know, people join all the time. But I'll just stop sharing. Don't be offended when someone comes into the chat support and adds in Bitcoin. It says, how do I do this? How do I do that? Steph or me, you know, Steph's been taking a lot of the workload in there, I'll be honest. But don't be offended if she throws you over to a help video, because it might be, you know, she might be busy with 20 other people in there. So she's not being short when you say, how do I do this? And she sends you a video link to the help menu. It's not anyone being rude. Because somebody insinuated that to me when I did it, and I thought, come on, people, there's only a certain amount of minutes in a day, so that's why we make the help videos. And when you log into Ads in Bitcoin, right at the pop-up menu, there's a big pop-up says help videos, and there's a link to it. But they've went to there, closed it, and then clicked support. So they had to have seen that before they clicked support. So, you know, try and help yourself first. We're always here to help, but, you know, right, anyway, I'm off because it's a rant. We'll see you all on Friday.